Hello and welcome back. Now, my name is Daxi, and today is the second episode of Bukkit coding in Java. The last episode was a little bit messed up because it was my first video and I was just like, let's get it over with. But today we will do listeners. Like I said last time, so maybe and config files, because configs are cool and you can use them really easily. So let's start with the let's do a listener. If a player kills a zombie, a section gets created with the player's name, kills, and deaths. So yeah, let's do get config. I think it is that copy. Oh no. Add default. Let's do config EHD version, and the value is, I don't know, 1.0. And so, and then we will do get config dot, and there's this one thing that's called copy defaults. Get name, shoot word, scholar, there was this one thing that's called copy defaults. I don't know where it is. Get defaults dot copy, just to get config dot save. Oh wait, I don't know how it's done. I think it's like this dot get config dot save file, get data folder dot save config.yml. and surround it with a try catch. Get config.save config.yml. I think it's like this. 1 second. Okay, I just figured it out. It's not that thing. It's get config. Set get config dot options dot copy defaults. There it is. And then we will do get config. Oh no, not get comment. Get config dot set options again, and then dot save config. The configuration dot there was this one thing. Let's save. Okay, I don't think we need to save it yet. Technically I could look for it. Okay, well, I did a mistake and it's just save config. There it is. So now we have everything corrected, and now I will explain what I did. So first off, we are going to get the config. If there's no config, the plugin will create one automatically in your data folder. We will see that later. And it will add a default to the config at the start, and that's config EHD version 1.0. And then the config will copy the defaults. Let's put a true in there. And then it's going to save the config so the file gets created correctly. So what we can do now is, under this config section, we will get this thing, Control X, and put it under here, because only if every command gets registered and every config is working, it will get a logger. So that's how we will do it. So the next thing we're going to do is a plugin manager arc.bukkit.plugin pm equals bukkit.get server .get plugin manager. So what we are doing is we are creating a plugin manager for our plugin, and the plugin manager gets the plugin manager from the server the plugin is currently running on. So there will be no errors. Now we go align and pm.register events new kill death listener brackets this and this. Now hover over kill death listener, create class kill death listener, com.yt.plugin.listeners. So, and now we have to create a constructor, control space for the guys who don't know it. If you play hold control and space, you get like these options. So now in the brackets here, put main I, and over public kill death listener do main plugin. Then Control Shift O and import your .main or whatever you called it. Then we will do plugin equals I. So what we are doing is we are saying that this class we are referring to is the class we are registering here in the start. So there are no problems. It works like that. I don't know why. Okay, let's do an add event control space. Yeah, it was control space. Then public void on kill, and then do entity death event E. So Okay, goof time. Let's refactor. Let's go into the last bracket and delete everything in here. So the next thing we are going to do is add event handler public void on join player join event and let's open the brackets and well, let's get player equals e.get player. So let's do if statements, if exclamation mark plugin dot get config dot contains I have to stop the server again, stop, and if the contains player dot get name, it will create it if it doesn't contain that. If it does, then it will do nothing except then, well, check it, but well, scratch that. So plugin dot get config dot set player dot get name plus dot plus that kills add to 0 and copy that and paste it in here and do it to 0 and deaths. And now we just save the plugin dot save config. So that's the much easier way to do it, and it's pretty simple and capital. Let's create probably gonna create string d dl. Oh no, scratch that. Okay, oops, I deleted the square bracket. Okay, now go on kills death. Let's add death to that and do e dot let's get player killer equals e dot get entity dot get killer and done. And now let's go on. So oh yeah, let's go plugin dot get conf int oh wait, let's add two integers up here. It's called int k equals plugin dot get config get int and just get the int of that here, right here. Control C and paste it in here. Copy that thing and paste it right here. Just replace that thing with death. And let's go with player. Oh, god damn it. Okay, scratch it again. Goof time. Okay, int k equal, let's do int k, yeah, equals plugin dot get string get config get int and let's dot class kills killer dot get name class. So, and let's do plugin dot get config dot set to value of k plus 1, and the path is killer dot get name class dot plus let's class dot plus that kills. So, and plugin dot save config. Let's add plugin dot save config to the last part here. So let's do if e dot get entity instead of player, and let's do gosh, oh yeah, plugin player that equals e dot get entity, perfect, cast it to player, cast it to a player, and perfect, and d equals plugin get config dot get integer dot plus depth quotation in quotation marks everything that dot get name, perfect, and config dot got plugin dot come on, get config dot set that dot get name plus quotation marks dot plus quotation marks depth to the value of d plus 1. And perfect. So now explaining thing. What we are doing is, if the player joins like the server, and in the config file his like section doesn't exist, we'll create one with kills and deaths, and we'll save the config. So, and now if the player kills someone or kills an entity or whatever, it will get a kill, it will get a +1 kill, and we don't have to create it because it will because nobody can kill an entity before he joins, so it's impossible. So what we are just doing is getting the ints of here and adding a +1 to here. So we did a much easier way, not just with setting a path to null and whatever. So yeah, perfect. Export that, finish that, and perfect. Let's start a server and look how it goes. Delete the folder again, start it again, close that window up, open Minecraft, already open 1710. What? Sky Factory 2 is 1710? How is that possible? But okay, scratch it. And permissions, and perfect, and join. And I'm dead. So let's go. Okay, let's get killed by zombies. I have a null pointer reception in line 31. I don't know what the problem is in 31, but okay. I think that the problem is because I casted it, didn't cast it to a player. But let's see how it worked. And Taxi killed 0 deaths is 0. Well, I can clearly see I died. And I think I goofed, but well, you never know. Well, just copy that and paste it in here and paste it in here for good measuring. So, well, there's a problem now. The problem is what we will do is if e.get entity.get killer instead of player, and we will surround the kill thing in that if statement. So it only activates if the killer is a player, not like a zombie or whatever. And reload it because the server would try to get the zombie's name and put it to it, but that's not possible. Yes. Oh well, it asked me for a reload, but there's nothing to reload, so let's get killed again. Didn't get the null pointer reception, and I have now 1 death. Look at that, it works. Wow. Now let's try to kill these fellers, or at least one of them, until we die. I'm happy they don't have regen like I have. Well, let's say I don't have regen either, so yeah. Let's jump so we do criticals, and we have 1 kill so far. So it should show up 1 kill. Now let's do number 3. And maybe a death. Okay, let's look at it. Yes, I want to reload it. And look at that, it works. Wow, it finally works after 15 minutes. Wow, that's a lot of time. Okay, well, I hoped the tutorial wasn't too confusing for you. Well, I managed to get it working, but I always try to complete the, well, not easy ways, because the easy ways seem too easy for me. And yeah, see you next time, and let's get a 3rd death just for good measuring. And I didn't die apparently, so let's get killed by a zombie. Hi Mr. Friend, I love you. And we have now 3 deaths. So see you next time, and my name is Taxi. Bye.